Alright, so over the past few days, I have been working on easily my biggest video, project, whatever, that I have ever done on this channel by far. It's taken a lot out of me, but I'm grinding through it, okay? And I didn't want to just leave a gap on my channel for a week of no uploads and just randomly disappear with no explanation, so I figured what I would do instead is drop another Storytime video today. And honestly, it's a win-win situation because you all get a story time, I get to enjoy making a story time, and it gives me a little more time so I don't have to rush the 2K video I'm working on. So honestly, everybody wins in this situation. It's the best outcome here. So to give some context real quick before I dive straight into the story, I've been doing UberEats for a while, and I would say most of my deliveries are pretty normal. I pick up the food, I'll drop it off, either someone will meet me at the door or I'll leave it at their door, they come pick it up, whatever, and I will drive away and I will get paid. That is the case maybe 95% of the time. But for the remaining 5% of deliveries, I will get like some weirdo NPC where someone will cause a problem, some weird shit will go on, someone will start arguing with me. I don't know, like just random shit like that will happen maybe 5% of the time. And obviously, if you clicked on this video, I think you can guess that this story takes place during one of those 5% times. So on this day, maybe 6 months to a year ago, I don't exactly remember when this was, I'm driving around waiting for a delivery, and it's about 11:30 p.m., okay? And I see an order pop up for an absolute shitload of food from McDonald's. Now, when I say a shitload of food, I'm talking at least like 4 Big Macs. I remember there were at least 3 large fries in the bag. I think they had some nuggets, and they had like 2 or 3 milkshakes, okay? There was a lot of goddamn food that I was about to pick up. So either like someone from the My 600 Pound fucking live TV show just got like a sudden craving in the middle of the night, or there was some shit going down like a house party, something. I don't know, bro, but all I knew was it was a fat ass tip and I was about to make this delivery. So I go into this McDonald's and I pick up all of this food. It took like 2 or 3 bags to get all that shit out there, and I'm looking down at the address as I'm getting my GPS ready, and I see this is taking me to a motel, okay? Now, if any of you have ever delivered food to a motel, you know it's either going to be the most chill, like just calm people that are just like hungry in the middle of the night, just trying to grub real quick and don't give a fuck about anything, or it is going to be deeply fucking sketch and there is like a 90% chance I get robbed, and there is really like no in between there. But it's too late to back out now. I got all this goddamn McDonald's in my car and I gotta make this delivery. There's no canceling. So I basically just say, fuck it, money is money, and I start driving. So I'm driving for about 20 minutes and eventually I pull up to this run-down ass motel, okay? To give you the picture of what I'm looking at as I pull up, the first thing I notice is there's this big ass neon sign that's flickering, like it's out of something in The Walking Dead after the apocalypse happens and like all the lights start flickering and shit on the motel sign. So that's the first thing I noticed. The second thing I see is I'm looking around at all of the rooms and not a single one of them has their shades up. All of them have their shades down, okay? Now, as I'm observing all of this and going to park my car so I can deliver this food, the next thing I see are 3 people who literally look identical, wearing the exact same clothes like you went into a character creator and just Control-C, Control-V'd 3 characters. They're just trying to make them all look identical. Now, as I'm observing all of these things and about to park my car, the next thing I see is 3 dudes all wearing puffer jackets, okay? Now, keep in mind, it is the middle of the summer, and there are 3 guys wearing black puffer jackets posted up outside of a motel, basically wearing the exact same clothes. They had a puffer jacket, skitty jeans, and some fucking Jordans, okay? And not only that, these dudes were fucking shooting dice outside of this motel. And keep in mind, it's like midnight at this point, so I don't know what the hell they were doing, but I knew I was not in a good area, bro. Now, I pull out my phone and I'm like, dude, I gotta deliver this food and get the fuck out of here. This is the last place that I belong, okay? So I pull out my phone and I'm looking at the app, and the instructions for the delivery say knock twice, say orders here, that was in quotation marks telling me to say it, and then it says do not say my name in bold text, which I didn't even know you could do on the UberEats app, but the guy found a way. And I'm just thinking to myself, who the hell, like, am I delivering food to El Chapo? Like, who the fuck is this guy? Like, is he on the run from the cops? And if I say his name, I'm gonna summon like a SWAT team out here behind me? Like, is this FBI's most wanted? Like, who just ordered all of this fucking McDonald's? Now, normally in this situation, I would have taken the food out of my car, basically thrown it at the guy's door. I would have ran back to my car and drove the fuck away. But this dude had the order set to hand it to him. And when that happens on UberEats, the guy also has to confirm the order and make sure that he got it. So I was basically fucked. I had to hand the food to this guy. So now I'm thinking to myself, like, great, this is fucking perfect. I love meeting strangers in dimly lit parking lots at like midnight in this sketchy ass motel where I'm watching 3 dudes shoot dice like 10 feet away from me. This is gonna go fucking beautifully. There's nothing good that could happen here, literally. So reluctantly, I grab all this food out of the back of my car and I walk up to this door, knock twice, and like a fucking dumbass, I say, "Orders here." Now, as I'm putting my arm down from knocking a second time, and keep in mind, this was a quick 2 knocks. Like, it wasn't like a... No, I went up to this door and I was like... And the dude was already there. He fucking swings the door open immediately. And the guy who answered the door is standing there in a fucking Balenciaga jacket, and he's wearing sunglasses, and he just looks at me and says nothing. Now, let me remind you all again, in case you forgot, it is midnight at this point, and it's the middle of the summer. So why is this guy wearing a Balenciaga jacket? And why is he wearing sunglasses inside of his motel room in the middle of the night? Who the fuck knows? So anyway, this guy slowly looks to his left, and then looks right, and then he just grabs the bags out of my hand. I forgot to mention the guy is like minimum 6'5", so he has big ass hands. He was able to just grab all 3 of the bags out of my hand at the same time, and he puts them down on a table behind them and says fucking nothing to me. There's no thank you. There's no have a nice night. There is just fucking silence after he does this. Now, at this point, every possible alarm bell is going off in my head telling me to get the fuck out of there, but I'm too deep in it at this point. Like, I'm scared if I run away, I'm gonna sketch this dude out. And like I said, he's like 6'5", so he could run after me and beat my ass easily. So I was fucked. So before I could really think and give a valid reaction in this situation where the guy wouldn't be pissed, he just reaches into his pocket, and at this point, I'm 100% expecting him to like pull out a gun or something and go, haha, bitch, like, give me your wallet. But instead of that, this dude pulls out a $50 bill, he hands it to me and says, "You didn't see me, bro." He just slams the door shut, and now I'm just standing outside of this guy's motel room trying to process what the actual fuck just happened. So I just stand there for a second. I'm staring at the door, and I'm holding this $50 bill in my hand, and I'm like, what just happened? Like, did I accidentally deliver a criminal his last fucking meal? Was I involved in some kind of black market McDonald's operation in this motel in the middle of the night? I don't fucking know, and honestly, I don't want to know. So at this point, I start like very aggressively speed walking back towards my car. Eventually, I get in the car, and I check the app, and I see that this dude left me a 5-star review that quickly. And he also left a comment. The comment said, "Driver was chill, would order again." So at this point, my brain is far beyond having the ability to process information or try to understand what's going on. So I just say, fuck it. I'm thinking to myself, I don't know what the hell's going on here, but I'm out, bro. Like, I can't take this anymore. So I fucking shift my car into reverse, and I floor it out of there, and I go home. And I try to sleep for like 20 minutes, but I can't. Like, the curiosity is just getting to me. So I ended up sitting in my bed, just staring at the ceiling for like 2 hours before I fucking fell asleep that night. And I still have no answers to this day of what the hell happened that night. I woke up the next day, I got on with my life, and again, I never got any answers as to what the fuck that was. So I guess the moral of the story here, if someone orders a suspiciously large amount of McDonald's to a sketchy motel and tells you not to say their fucking name, just drop the food and get the hell out of there, okay? But also, I guess sometimes doing something that stupid will get you a good tip. So I don't know, man. I guess that's the video here. I got nothing else to say. So yeah, that is the story of the sketchiest fucking Uber Eats delivery I've ever done in my life. I don't know what I titled this video, probably something similar. If you guys want to see more Storytime videos, let me know. I have so many stories over the years of me doing dumb shit by myself, with my friends, crazy, random shit like this happening. So, I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you want more Storytime videos. I'll throw them in every here and there. But I guess until my 2K video in a few days, this will be your boy Text signing off. Definitely keep an eye out for that video because it's going to be a fucking banger. I know you guys are going to like it, but I guess until that video drops, this has been your boy Text, almost getting shot in the middle of a motel at midnight, and signing off, people. Peace.